All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to explore the very heartbeat of India, its social life. And look, this isn't about stats or data points, no. This is a journey into the everyday magic, the deep-rooted traditions, and that incredible culture that just sticks with you. So, let's get started. This quote really says it all, doesn't it? It's the perfect way to kick things off because it gets right to the core of what we're talking about. Life in India? It isn't some quiet, background thing. Oh no, it is a vibrant, loud, and totally joyful celebration that you can see and feel in literally every corner of its social fabric. So where does a celebration like that even begin? Well, it all starts at dawn, with the simple, beautiful rhythm of daily life. Every single morning in India has its own unique soundtrack. I want you to just imagine it for a second. The soft chime of a mother's morning prayer, the excited chatter of kids in their crisp school uniforms, and those familiar calls of vendors opening up shop. It's this whole symphony of just everyday life. And then there's the chai. You have to understand, it is so much more than just a cup of tea. It's a full-on social ritual. Picture this. A group of elders gathered in that soft morning light, their conversations weaving in and out with the steam rising from their glasses. This is where the day's stories and debates really get going. And what's really amazing is how much of this life happens face to face, not on screens. It's happening out on the streets, in the tea shops, up on the rooftops. Conversations can go on for hours. The laughter is loud and real, and strangers, well, they can feel like old neighbors in no time at all. And it all boils down to this one simple idea. Life is not about minutes. It's about moments. It's a perspective that treasures shared experiences way more than a ticking clock. And the result? This incredibly rich tapestry woven from millions of shared moments. Okay, so let's step off the bustling street for a moment and go into the heart of the home. Because in India, family isn't just important. It is the absolute unshakable core of who you are. And at the center of this is the idea of the joint family. Think about it. A home with multiple generations under one roof, where your cousins are basically your siblings, and the stories and wisdom from your grandparents, that's the ultimate guide. It's a structure built on these incredibly deep, multi-generational bonds. So how does that powerful bond actually stay so strong? Well, it's all in the daily rituals. Shared meals are a given, of course. Festivals turn the home into this buzzing hub of activity. And a quick visit? Yeah, that often turns into hours of telling stories, laughing, and just making memories together. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but what about modern life? Isn't that changing things? And you're right. India is changing at lightning speed. But these family roots, they run unbelievably deep. It doesn't matter if you're in a quiet village or a high-rise in a mega city. That essential warmth of family is still there. All right, so from the family unit, let's zoom out to the whole community. Because trust me, if you really want to see the soul of India, you just have to look at its festivals. This is celebration that truly unites. The calendar in India is basically a calendar of joy. Just think about Diwali, when the entire country just glitters with lights, turning the night sky into this canvas of dreams. Or Holi, a massive, beautiful riot of color where you're literally painting strangers with happiness. And then there's Eid, filling the air with the smell of shared food and this deep sense of togetherness. Each festival is its own unique burst of collective joy. And during these celebrations, something really magical happens. All the differences just dissolve. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. For that moment in time, it's like the entire community just syncs up and becomes one single unified heartbeat. And then, of course, you've got the weddings. These are a true cornerstone of social life in India. And forget about a one-day thing. No way. These are often week-long extravaganzas, just packed with music, dance, and incredible traditions, all centered around one thing, the union of two families. Now in India, there are two main paths to marriage. You have arranged marriages, which are guided by the wisdom and experience of families, and then you have love marriages, born out of modern romance. But here's what's so fascinating. No matter the path, the fundamental promise is exactly the same, a profound union, not just of two people, but of two whole families. And this all brings us to one of the most exciting things about modern India, this constant, vibrant dance between the past and the future. It's where tradition meets tomorrow. Just try to picture a society that's holding its ancient, deep-rooted traditions in one hand and its ambitious, modern dreams in the other. You've got these fast-paced, tech-savvy cities, but people will still carve out sacred time for a long chai break, for festivals, for those deep connections. It's a beautiful and constant balancing act. And really, this is the special sauce. This unique blend is exactly what makes Indian social life so compelling. It's a culture that's always evolving, always moving forward, but it never ever loses that essential warmth and that connection to its roots. So when you put all these pieces together, the daily rhythms, the family bonds, the massive celebrations, you start to realize something. India is so much more than a place on the map. It's a feeling. It's a living, breathing story, told through this incredible kaleidoscope of cultures and colors and human connection. And so, as this amazing story just keeps writing itself page after page, we're left with one final question to think about. If a culture is a living story, what colors will it paint next? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Until next time, stay curious.